Welcome to Empyrion Galactic Survival, and here we are, guys. We are on the bridge of my capital vessel. We're just going to jump in there because in this part, well, in the last part we explored the moon of Akua. In this part we're actually going to visit Akua, if I can find it. There we are. Because I'm just curious, guys, to compare it with my Akua series. And in some ways I want to kind of lock a vision in my head. I need to take the auto brake off as suggested by John VZ800. I keep forgetting to use it because in preparation for Alpha 8.0, because I'm going to be very, very interested to see how that is actually going to work out, the new large planets, because I've been kind of looking a lot at the dev diaries and there's a lot more coming. Well, I thought Alpha 8 would only be about large planets, but there's some other changes which are going to be quite interesting to see how they deliver it. They talk about changes to the start of the game. We'll be able to sleep in the survival drop pod when the game starts. They've hinted that may actually eventually be expanded towards things. Put the brake back on again, because of course we're approaching a new planet. I know Akua technically is a little bit of a soft touch, but there's no such thing as a soft touch really in Empyrion. So we're just going to drop there, and I think that would be good enough. I'm just going to jump out, and we're going to obviously explore the surface first with our small vessel. So that's going to be interesting, sleeping in the drop pod, guys. They're also talking about oops, back up please, away from the route into space. They're also talking about changing the food recipes to make them slightly more generalized, in the sense that instead of having to have tomatoes and pumpkins for certain types of food, they will now actually require you just to have vegetables or fruits. Now the logic behind that is the fact that they obviously want to diversify the biomes and give more options for different types of plants and creatures on the actual planetary surface, and I think that's really cool, guys. I like the idea of that. Whoops, obviously we're right near the pole, and of course in order to do that they have to classify what you can harvest from plants and creatures as fruits, veg, meat, rather than a specific item, because that means that on, say, the plants on Akua could be totally different from, say, Omicron or any other planet, and that also opens up scope for some very exotic flora and fauna on things like lava planets and stuff like that. So that looks, I'm really looking forward to looking into that, guys. So they're obviously looking to expand the game. That looks in. Right, so we've got an airless crash Titan midpoint part. Is that doesn't look like an airless crash Titan to me. The crash Titan is over there, behind us, this way. Okay. Oh, let's just gonna have a bit of fun with the drones. So there's a couple of drones on this mid section. Okay. I mean, I'm not going to go all out, whoops, and blast everything in sight, guys. I just want to kind of explore the system a little bit. There's a cannon drone there, okay. And of course, by doing that, doing what I'm doing, I'm going to trigger obviously I'm going to trigger the troop ship, but that's okay, guys. So I'm not going to be. I mean, we could probably dig out the front section of the MS Titan if we really, really wanted to, but I'm not going to waste your time doing that. Also, I've got my helmet on as well, so I don't really need the helmet on because Akua's got oxygen. So we're just going to just grab those power cells. And where's the mini drone? Should be able to snag the mini drone before. Oh, there's obviously something on the ground. And of course, how fast the troop ship shows up will give me an indication of how far away the drone base is. Okay, so we're just gonna That looks like here comes the troop ship already. Okay, that could be interesting, guys. Right, let's go for it. Let's go on the other side of that mountain. Okay, it disappeared. Oh well, we're going to keep away from there, guys. That looks a little bit like a comm center or something, so miss crash, Titan crash, front part. Yeah, we're just going to edge towards this here. That's a comm center, yes. There's the front part for MS Titan. I mean, we could probably take that comm center out if we really wanted to, but I don't think so. Anyway, I think we're going to fly towards the sun. We might as well record this in daylight. Enemy troop transport approaching. Okay. Where are you? Okay. Well, catch me if you can. You can see here, if you've been following my Akua series, you will see that this is a totally different layout to the lakes. So it goes to show that they think, oh, we got a village. Okay, we can always check the village out. We might get some useful loot in that. Oh, this one looks a bit different. Okay, let's just... We should be okay. We shouldn't get harassed by the troop transport over here. Right, let's just... There's a flat landing spot just past that well-like structure, so we've got a couple of like temples, although what we're going to have to watch out for is the crawlers. So we're just going to get here. There's an abandoned mine as well. Okay. Looks like this version of Akua is a bit more better endowed. And what's we gonna? Now the key factor is you can shoot the crawlers. Hello, Mr. Horrors. And there's just get rid of that. Okay. Don't think these guys have much that's worth having anymore. But we'll take the alien parts. Okay, I've got something here. Now, villages can be a good, very good source of resources. But they're not as good as they used to be, guys. Oh, that's the abandoned mine. I thought that was the troop transport creeping up on us. Okay. There's nothing here. Let's have a quick look round. In fact, if we try and go round systematically, guys, there's something over there in that building, so just have to keep an eye on. Check out for that. Okay, let's find the door to this place. Alright, we've done that one. Let's get rid of that spawner just in case there's a temple here. Sometimes you actually get stuff in the temples. Okay. Okay, let's go down the main street. Okay. Oh, nice. Yep, we'll take that. Just go down one side of the main street first and then up the other side. Probably the best way to do this. Oh, some more loot here, guys. Probably won't be anything up here, but we'll just check just in case. And when you're near the front gate, you've got to remember, guys, to keep an eye out for hostiles that may decide to come through the front gate. Hello. Obviously, better not. Sometimes you will get something behind here, but obviously not this time. Okay, and of course don't shoot these guys because they won't appreciate it, and if they start attacking you will have a slight problem. Okay guys, let's go here. And just have a quick look behind here as well. Obviously these are the two types of gods that they got. Okay, and of course what we're going to do is go up the other side of the main street now. No, oh, nearly missed it. Some steel plates. As I said, guys, they don't have as much in here as they used to. Villages used to be incredibly good source of resources, but they don't seem to be as good as they used to be. Hello, sir. Let's have a quick look in here. Nope. Okay. Let's have a quick look. And that should be it. Yep. Okay. Oh, not too bad, guys. Not too bad. Tomatoes grown. Okay, I need to. One of the hazards of putting down in the middle of the local veg patch is that you can't actually. That's it. And I suppose we could go and check out the abandoned mine. Let's get a bit of attitude. Okay. Oh, there's a spaceport close to it. Okay, that is not such a good idea, because I'm sure the spaceport will provide cover and fire for the abandoned mine. Yeah, they're pretty close together, so I think we're going to pass on that, guys. So we're just going to keep exploring. I mean, I'm not going to bore you with any mining, guys. I might, if I'll check to see if I'm short of any resources, and then I will do that off camera. Okay, let's just fly here, see what else we got around here. We've got TS admin over there. Okay, let's fly towards TS admin. I mean, it'd be really not cool to find a mining base or something like that, which we can go in and loot and get a bit more resources. In some ways, I hope so. That's the top of the planet, so okay, we're just going to have to fly around this way, up over the mountain. Gain a bit of altitude. As I said, guys, I am really looking forward to Alpha 8 and the new larger planets and biomes. I think it's going to be terrific. I know there's a possibility that if you get on even a starter planet, there's a chance that you may actually spend a long time to get out into space. But I think it will really enhance the replayability of the game, and wow, I think it's just going to make it very, very interesting about, you know, of what you will be able to do in the game. There's something on the other side there, guys. So, and of course it's getting dark. That actually looks like another friendly base, actually. So let's. Oops, no. Where I'm talking, I've actually let it drift a bit. I mean, I don't actually need to go inside, really. It's really cool that it's actually on top of the mountain. Okay. So let's just sidle into the base. Okay, in we go. Oops. I'll just get back in. Power off. And of course we don't need weapons in here, but so we'll just drop the weapons. And here we are, guys. We're inside of TS admin. And I don't think there's anything really much on here. We need to go up. Oh, come on. That's it. We need to go up onto the trading floor. I mean, so here we go, guys. Just go a quick look round. Let's see if it's got anything. I'm not sure. We got here bandages, shotgun, O2 bottles, canned meat. We're okay for food. I mean, could probably sell the ATM if it's worth anything. Multi-charges, we're okay for multi-charges. Okay. I mean, oh, hey, can you please go? Oh. I want to file a complaint with the management. Your guards are getting in the way, mate. Proving and pain in the neck. Okay. Multi-boost, cover copy, crew, projectile rifle T2. No, okay. I mean, we could. Shall I go up to the base? Let's have a look at weapons and commodities first before we go. Oh no, I've already looked at this guy for me. Okay. I think we'll take them, get the magnesium powder. I like to make sure that I've got plenty of that. No, I don't think we're going to bother, guys, going up to the... I think you guys are all familiar with trading, so... And I've just gone through the wrong entrance, okay. So we must be in 1. I forgot to take notes. What was it? I think it's 1 we must have come in on. Yeah, there we are. Actually, just have a quick... We've taken a little bit of damage, so... Just have a... And it looks like we've lost the lamp off the front again. Okay. I seem to be very good at losing the lamp off the front. I think I've got a spare to do a repair. Yep. In fact, truth be known, I think I might not have had that. Okay. Okay, I think that's it. Yeah, got a feeling that that might have been previous damage. So, and I think what we can do is just drop this into here as well, guys, while we're looking at it. So that if I find something else worth stealing, or looting is the polite word, we'll be able to. Right. That's the height. Okay, let's get back here. We'll see what this is over here. This looks like a research base. Oh, it's a shuttle hub. Okay. Wow. Oh yeah, we should be able to get in on here. We can get some more stuff from here. Wow, this is going well. Famous last words. There's one thing I have found about this game is that the moment you relax and think this is easy is the moment this game turns you over and demonstrates to you that it's not easy, that there's something lurking in the woods. Whoops. There's something lurking in the woods that will kill you. Okay. And to that end, reload. Okay, let's just go down. Oh, and of course we could get some oxygen. Why is it so dark in here? Don't you lot ever turn the lights on? Okay, so certainly going to take that. We can sell that and make a bit of cash. Okay, you don't need it. Of course, this is all open and exposed, so you need to keep an eye out for wandering creatures. Okay. definitely. These boxes used to be really, really good. What's this? Heavy weapons upgrade. Got loads of those, I think. Oh, take advantage of that. Okay. Yeah. Still trying to think of other things that I read in the dev diaries, guys. So if I start to repeat myself, apologies. I am really taken up with the idea of the hint where they said you're going to be able to sleep in the drop pod, because that sounds to me very much like they're going to change the survival start, and I wonder if they're going to make it a bit more of a challenge, and I wonder whether they're actually going to take away the starting POIs again, because of course if you cast your mind back to the early game when it first came out, you didn't used to have friendly starting POIs as such. You literally had to survive on your wits until you could actually build a base, and I just wonder if they're thinking about taking the game back in that direction again. Oh, there should be something here. Yeah, we'll take a mobility boost. Yeah, as I say, I do half wonder if that's where they're going, guys, or making it an option so that you can take a slightly more tougher start in survival. I mean, that'd be cool, actually. I think. Yeah, well, it'd be interesting. So, I mean, that could be an option, guys, for the future, or when Alpha 8 comes out. So we're just gonna come in here. Right, got a bit more antidotes. Okay. Got an ammo box, we'll certainly want that. That looks good. What we got here? Namidium. That's good. Okay. I don't know what I want the wood for, but never mind. Just keep grabbing what we can on the way through. Of course, they've got these fences now, which makes it a little bit safer for doing this. So you've got a little bit of protection now from creatures that happen to want to come in and kill you. Okay, what we got up here? Right, we're getting a bit full, so we may have to go back to cheese and onion. Well, you can keep that. I'm happy that you don't want to give me that. Certainly want electronics. That's always useful to have. Okay, if I've done these already, oh, there's quite a lot of cargo boxes here. Okay. Sathium ore. So you're going to take the Sathium ore. I think we will. Eat the pizza. We've got plenty of food, so we don't need to worry too much about the food situation. Right, I've probably done that one. It's a bit windy around here. Okay, nothing else. Oops, jetpack isn't on again. Keep on forgetting to turn my jetpack. That's one thing I would love for them to fix, is that you cannot access to all belongs to other faction. Okay, is the fact that you don't have to keep switching your jetpack and that on every time. I don't think there's anything of really great value up there. I think that's about it for this base, guys. We could probably. We don't need that. Just might as well grab, sneak a little bit of oxygen. Actually, what have I got here, guys? Ability boost, insulation boost. Okay. Multi boost. Okay. I think we're okay. Sorry about that, guys. I suddenly remembered that I was looking for additional boosts, but that's for my other campaign. One of the hazards of doing multiple campaigns. Okay, guys, we're wandering around in the dark. Let's just see. Well, I think we're heading in the right direction, so. Right, so we're just going to wander off now in this direction, see what else we can find on here. And I think what we can do actually is drop some more of this in the just that while my ship's just cruising across the surface. Hopefully I won't run into anything. Right. How to loot a planet. Up a bit. Yeah, we're flying into the sun now, so hopefully your visibility will get a bit better, so that we can all of us see more about what's going on the surface. Certainly wouldn't want to cover this terrain on foot. Okay, so if we fly with the sun on our right, we'll be able to see a bit more, guys. So this is what I'm really looking forward to with the Alpha 8. Sorry I keep talking about it, guys. Is what you'll be able to explore and then actually just see what's going on there. Oh, so this doesn't look good. This could be... So what we'll do is we'll just drop down a bit so we can get close enough to check it out. There's a drone on my right, to my right, so we're going to be a bit careful. Oh, this is Crash Titan. Back part. Okay. There was a drone over there. Okay. And there's a drone there. Okay. Seeing we're here, we might as well shoot him down. Yep. Haha, you missed, guys. So we're just gonna... Actually, it's a long time since I've seen the rear part of MS Titan. I've forgotten about that big bridge type structure on the back. Because of course, I mean, in some ways that's how intergalactic ships should be built. You don't put the bridge at the front, you actually put the bridge at the back so that it's protected. So in some ways intergalactic ships are more like aircraft carriers than actual fighters. I mean, oh, that's cool actually. Sorry for getting distracted, guys. I mean, right, there's a comm center around here as well. There it is down there. Okay. Yeah, could we attack it? Just for the fun of it. We would need to come in from... there's something else just on the... There's a civil hub. Okay. What's over here? That's the back parts. Got a couple of minigun drones. There's the civil hub. There's the comm center. Okay. So the civil hub is here. Okay, we could drop down onto this and see what they've got, or we could actually have a crack. Oh, what's that? Yeah, well, that's a little bit too close for comfort, guys. Yeah, that. Well, we could visit the civil hub. What on earth is that then? If that's okay. We got the drone base there. We got a Crash Titan there. Wow, it's all congregated together. Comm center. Got 2 comm centers. Wow, this could be quite a fun planet to actually take out. We've got 2 cross-supported comm centers. We've got the civil hub there. I think I've just noticed the time, guys, so I think before I get into any major battles, I think what I'm going to do is we're just going to pay a visit to the civil hub. and see what we can find here. And then maybe in the next part we'll do a little bit of attacking various people, I think, maybe just for the fun of it, guys. So right, we should be okay here. We should be nice and safe. Famous last words. Right. We'll take the multi-boost. Right. And we should be able to grab some more stuff. As I say, just loot this stuff out, guys. Yeah, I think in the next part maybe we will start being a bit more of a hostile visitor and maybe take out a few of these things just for the fun of it, guys. Can have that back. I don't want a multi-tool. Okay. Right, got those. Nope, done you. Okay. Not a bad haul, actually. So we're just gonna stop annoying me. Got plenty of magnesium, because of course if I'm going to take out those comm centers, I'm going to need to make some more missiles so that we can blast our way in a friendly sort of way. Okay. Don't need oxygen. Well, I don't know why I did that. Don't think I need another multi-boost. So you're okay. Just gonna swing around here. Don't think there's anything in here of particularly vast interest. Okay. No, I don't think we're going to bother checking that out. Okay. Can just we have a quick shifters in here. This is always a good part. Of course, there's a lot of constructor in here, so we can just grab this. Some more multi-tools. And just grab up here. Loads and loads of cement. Okay. Got some houses over here. I mean, wow, there's something over here. We'll just have a work our way around this lot, guys. Nothing here. And of course, another thing about when you get a major release like Alpha 8 is a lot of the what's familiar suddenly changes, and so you've got to reapproach everything as though it's a new. So a major update is often like equivalent of the game of a brand new game, and that's one thing I do like, actually, guys. It's, you know, it just revitalizes the game when you go in, and I think this is the advantage that early access games have over established companies where, oops, no, okay, I think we'll keep the pizza down there for the moment. But early access games, they do a major release and it's almost like playing a new game again, all over again. You investigate it, you look at the options and what's going on. Okay, what don't I want here? Certainly don't need 2 promethium tablets. Got quite a lot of promethium, and if I really need promethium, I can mine it. I've lost the door. There it is. Yeah, you can always mine promethium, especially on Akua. It's not exactly a short resource. Okay. Oh well, I'm over salami. I think we'll just eat that. Okay. Getting plenty of antidotes. Hello guys. Yeah, in fact what I might do is off camera I might actually do some mining for Promethium to stock up, guys. There's always an advantage in having a plentiful supply, and I've just walked around here for no reason whatsoever. Oh no, we can get in here, which means we can check out the med bay. Oxygen, don't really need it. So biofuel. Okay, let's pick up the biofuel. Actually, if we do that, actually that's just one piece of plastic, so let's do it that way round. Right, this is probably more important. What's this then? Adrenaline shot. Never really had a big use for adrenaline shot. I know when the game first came out, being able to shoot yourself up with adrenaline, it was quite a useful thing. Hydrogen bottles, I think hydrogen is okay. I mean, it's used for, I think, is it building plasma cells, is it, or plasma power plants? I can't remember now. It's one of those things anyway, guys. I think that's about it for here. I think we've got it. I don't know what's in, can't remember what's in the CNC. We'll just have a quick look. No, I don't think there's nothing of any great value up here. I think this is just a... And we are back where we started. So here we are, guys. Just gonna come up here. Power on. And so we've got the drone base there. We certainly don't want to tangle with that. So right, so quite literally just to wind this part off, guys, looks like the drones are back on position on the rear part of MS Titan, and I think just to finish this part off, I think if I set a put something there, and we'll just complete this area here. There's something there. Hey, stop firing at me. Hey, I'm a friendly. That's one of the problems when it gets clustered, and in some ways it could be fun actually, guys, when the Alpha 8 comes out, if you could have like clusters of how can you say, you could actually have clusters of buildings, and then that would be a real challenge to try and break in. If you imagine a village of a drone base surrounded by a comm center and all that, I mean, that would be pretty mind-blowing trying to get into that. There's the spaceport. We certainly don't want to tangle with the spaceport. There's quite a lot of buildings on this area here, and probably invariably most of them are going to be hostile. It's a crash cockpit over there. I've got to check this out, because of course the crash cockpit is technically the starter POI. So let's just go and check this out, guys. Sorry for the diversion. Okay, let's just check this out. Yeah, this is the starter building. Okay, so we can just come in here and make... Okay. So of course this is, you'll be all familiar with this, guys. This is the actual base that you would start if you were coming to Akua for the first time. I can't actually find the way in. Okay. There's a ladder there. Okay, how do I get up into it? Oh look, there's something here. Okay. Oh, of course, this is the awkward one. It's quite awkward base to get into, actually, guys. Or I find it awkward. I mean, I'm sure some of you guys will say, "Oh, it's easy to get into." I don't think there's actually much here, is there? Okay, let's just access your personal cargo space. Wow. Okay, we could load up the whole lot here if we wanted to. We get lots of stuff. We actually get a core. Okay. Okay, let's just loot this, guys, just for the fun of it. Yeah. Just come in here, cargo box. I should have emptied this before I actually did this, but never mind. Put that there. That's what we can do, is walk up these things. Ha! That's probably the quicker way in, actually, because I need the light back on. And of course we could do it this way, because this is the actual starter POI, so this is technically our base. There's no, and of course it's all changed now, that we don't get a fridge, we don't get that, we don't get ammunition boxes anymore, so all you personally get now is the personal cargo box and a couple of beds. I mean, we could strip this down. Player spawner plate. Right, guys, I'm getting a little bit distracted by playing with this starter base. In fact, I could probably do with the solar panels. The trouble is, I don't really own these. Actually, yes, I can I? Because if I turn this into private, we should be able to. Oh, wow, one solar panel block. Okay, we can start taking it apart like this. Actually, that's it. Oh, we'll certainly take the growing plots. Combat steel block. Anyway, I'm getting distracted, guys, and it's probably not the most exciting thing to watch. So this is where I'm going to leave it, guys. Hope you've enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. And I say the next part maybe will be a bit more aggressive and attack a few hostile POIs just for the fun of it, guys. So this is where I'm going to leave it. And hope you've enjoyed the episode. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.